Okay, so we have the compact integrated system here, and one of the things we want to talk about is just the field of view and the difference of field of view between the optics. And this particular variable zoom optic we have is called our N7 lens, and it's a very versatile lens. It provides a wide field of view range while also being able to drill into a lot of detail. So here I have the lens zoomed all the way in on a particular component on a board. And so I'm just gonna take the board off and put a scale underneath here. And these are in millimeters. So you can see here the field of view that I'm looking at is just about 11 millimeters. I'm gonna go ahead and stop down that aperture a little bit to control the glare. But now, just by control of the zoom ring, I'm going to go ahead and zoom all the way out on this, and I'm going to pick up all the way to a little bit over 60 millimeters right here. Now, what's really nice about the N7 lens, if I need a larger field of view than that, this particular lens has a macro attachment to it. So what I'm going to do is just remove the ring light. I'm going to take this ring light off, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the aperture, and you'll be able to see that the performance, this is a very fast lens, and so the performance and the light sensitivity is really great. So all I'm using is ambient light right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and thread off this macro lens. And then simply by changing the working distance, I'm gonna pull this all the way over to the edge of the table. And once I get off the edge of that table, I'm gonna go ahead and get this ruler into focus. Here I am at a little bit over 150 millimeters. So if I was in an application where I had to image an object that was large, I can do so just by taking off this macro lens and increasing the working distance. So this particular, actually this will focus all the way up to infinity the farther down that I go. So this is just an example of the versatility of this lens, and as I change the working distance, then I simply have to make an adjustment on the focus ring, and I can change the magnification through this zoom function. Right now I'm in full screen mode, which is an F1 function, and I can escape out of that and get back into the primary speckFINDER window and software. And then if I want to put that lens back on, I simply position the unit over whatever background that I want. I take the macro lens, thread that back on to the primary optic, and then I can reattach my ring light very simply. There are just 3 thumb screws that attach right onto that macro lens. And then I have a very simple power connector that plugs directly into the speckFINDER, and then I have a cable that attaches directly into the speckFINDER system to read the software, and I can put that, it's a PS2 connection, directly into the ring light, and then turn the light on or off and make my aperture adjustments right here. And then I can put the object that I'm inspecting right back onto the system or in the field of view. and then control my focus, my zoom, and my lighting. The N7 lens is a very versatile lens with a wide range of field of view and also very powerful in terms of magnification.